The video for station 2, more simplifying with radicals. Again, this is reviewing. You can only leave one radical per term in an expression, and you have to combine all like terms to say that a radical expression is simplified. So the first expression that's here is 3 square roots of 8 multiplied by square root of 5. Multiplying, you can multiply anything. So I'm going to put a multiply dot in between the square root of 8 and the 3. Realizing then that 3 is the only whole number, and that square root of 8 and square root of 5 can multiply back together because that's not a very good breakup for those radicals. So I'm going to multiply 8 times 5 and put them back as square root of 40. Then as I'm thinking that I need to leave this in its simplified form, rule number 1 is I can't leave a perfect square factor under that radical, so therefore I need to break the 40 down. So 40 is going to get rebroken up with the perfect square factor of 4 as how I break that up. That'll be a 3 multiplied by square root of 4 really is 2. Square root of 10 cannot be broken down anymore and is not a whole number. So our final answer, 6 square roots of 10, to make sure that rule number 1, no perfect square factor under the radical. And rule number 2, 1 radical per term. On the second one, then we have to get into adding and subtracting. Radicals can only add and subtract if they're like terms, just as anything can only add and subtract if they're like terms. Donuts plus donuts, bananas plus bananas. At the moment, these don't look like terms, but we have to simplify each of them first, and then we'll see if we can add them together or if we still have to report them separately. So square root of 20, the biggest possible perfect square factor is 4. So I will have 2 square roots of 5 after simplifying the square root of 20. Square root of 80, I need to check my perfect square factor list, is 16 times 5 for my 2 radicals by taking out the largest possible perfect square. If you take out something smaller, you'll have to simplify that expression more. Now when I've got them simplified, I see that they both do have a common square root, therefore they're like terms. So 2 bananas plus 4 bananas makes 6 bananas. So 2 square roots of 5 plus 4 square roots of 5 makes 6 square roots of 5. When we add and subtract, the radicals don't change.